We're here at the site of IltaGrain Belle Plaine project. It's a grain processing and handling facility. Been under construction for about 9 months now. Lots of different things on the go on the site today. We have excavation, backfill, building construction, concrete's being placed and finished, buildings being erected. So right now we have crews that are working on placing and finishing concrete for some of our site drainage controls. This is one of the most important parts of a site like this, is getting the water control right. So after all the main foundations are in, we proceed into the site drainage, and a lot of that's done with concrete work just because it'll stand the test of time on the site. Last August 26th, we stood here looking out over a farmer's field with an idea and a plan, an owner that was committed to start a project. And over the course of the past 9 months, we started out with site access roads, building up a site so that we could start construction, getting that construction to a phase, the site to a phase where we could continue to construct over the winter and be ready in the spring to carry on with no delays or holdups on account of weather. And today we stand here 9 months later with a significant amount of buildings and site work completed, and we're well on our way to successfully completing this project. Right, so what we're looking at here is one of the key aspects of the project last fall when we got started was getting a strip of workable site area in here so that we could start foundation work. We have one large foundation here for bin pads that needed to happen. We also have over here the processing building. This is the most important building when the project is completed. So we needed to get the foundation in for that, as well as there's an additional bin foundation on the other side, so it'll allow us to receive bins and equipment over the course of the winter, as well as construct this building in here so that we could accept deliveries and begin mechanical and electrical installations simultaneously. We're moving down the site to our latest foundation under construction. This is going to be the receiving building for all the grain will come in through here, so it starts its process at this point. There's 3 large truck scales for dumping super bees, which is basically how the product gets in here. So we're starting out with a 9-foot deep basement, and then another foundation on top of here up at the grade level, which will be the foundation will be sufficient to house another pre-engineered steel building similar to that which stands on here. Workers are buttoning up the formwork right now for a concrete pour tomorrow, finishing touches on the reinforcing steel, and this will be the first of 4 major pours on this building to get it out of the ground. On an average day like today, there's approximately 50 to 70 employees working on this site. As you can see, the site is rather large, so important to our success is having multiple work areas going at once. Over on this side, we have site drainage work happening. The base is being prepped, gravel's being installed and packed. We also have another building that's been completed. A crew over here is working on concrete work, doing drainage work. We have exterior finish going on an administrative building. Behind that, we're going to notice a crew getting ready. There's reinforcing steel cages for concrete piles. There's a foundation underway. There's excavators and other site prep happening. This is a typical day on a site like this. As we said, multiple different work areas. Behind us here, we have a prep foundation ready for which will probably be the 4th and final building on this site. It's brought up to its rough grade, and we expect construction to commence within several weeks on this, which should be the final building on the site. As we're coming over to the eastern edge of the site here, this is another large component of this project. We have a 1-mile loop railroad track going in here. You'll see excavation equipment loading up trucks that are building up essentially a road bed here where the rail is going to be laid. This track loops all the way around across 2 quarter sections of land, and it ties into the main railway line down there, which the location of this project is very critical that it's near main line access to the railway. for all the bulk product that's going to get shipped out of here. So we're here inside building 5, which is the processing building for this facility. This is where these are all the machines here in the background. They'll be assembled and placed on stands and various conveyance equipment installed. But this is basically where all the product that comes in here gets cleaned and processed and ready for various markets around the world. This building will change a lot in the next several months. As you can see right now, it's just kind of a shell, but it'll get quite busy so that pretty well every square inch of it will be full with the process. In the corner we also have an electrical room. All of the equipment in here is electrically operated and PLCs. But this building is about 15,000 square feet, and one of the interesting things about this particular facility is everything happens under one roof, which is sort of the concept here, to keep it dry and clean. This is food grade quality product that we're doing in here. Many of the other facilities, they aren't all under one roof. They happen in different spots, and it's one of the unique features of this building. So we're over here with Ed from Midland Concrete. He's concrete man par excellence. We brought him in to do this job for us.
How do you do, everybody?
Ed's from Vibank. He's been at this for how many years?
About 35, 40.
He knows everything there is to know about concrete work, and that's why we brought him in for the job.
Why, we appreciate the work for sure.
There you go.